Okay, so this is the final test, all right, and it's one step below 1080p. And I'm gonna play Overwatch again first. Because, like I said, those high-speed scenes, you know, when I started shooting guns and everything and it locked up, if that's the case, then there's something wrong with the horizontal. So, you know, you're talking about vertically, you know, right now it's at 60 frames a second still. I'm gonna play with Tracer again here.
Get stuffed.
What I think is true yeah, so it disconnected me and said, "Hey, you're done playing, guy." Don't know why. Don't know why the server disconnects me. Or it loses connection for some odd reason. Not sure why. But that's fine. So I'm gonna play Darksiders 2. Streams at 1080p, we're talking about progressive images. The image isn't exactly progressive. We're talking about you know, 720p. It's another progressive image that works, but 1080p, you know, if I changed it to interlaced,
journey
then
so
we're just
far.
talking about how the video would look, you know.
The Lord of the
Every
Black
other
Stone.
pixel in every odd part of the horizontal
Will you find the
screen.
strength to restore the third
But
kingdom?
if I'm talking about
Or is it your brothers?
full, like the motion of the game is choppy, then something that when the pixels reach 1080p, when pixels fill up at 1080 and 1920 by 1080 for some reason, there might be an issue. When the picture has to, you know, put itself out there, when the picture has to go 60 frames. Or, you know, when a picture has to redraw itself 60 times and it's above a certain resolution, those, you know, some of those frames get skipped. When it comes up, when it gets about 1080p, there's a lot of frames that get skipped for some reason. Right now, this is just, you know, it's 1864, or I'm sorry, 1536 by 864. But from 15 to 19, that's a massive jump. And from 864 to 1080, that's another massive jump. You know. But what I'm looking at now is a much better resolution for streaming at high definition versus 1080p. I think 864 is better. So I'm gonna stop this and I'm gonna export this to YouTube. It's gonna export very quickly, and that's where it's gonna matter. That's where we get to see what resolutions are created over YouTube. But I think that's the calling. I think that's where I can actually stream to have a good, you know, good gaming session. So I'm gonna stop it here. 7 minutes, it'll go to YouTube, and then we'll get to see on YouTube what resolution comes across.